Resident Evil.
Hello, I'm Flynn from Blue Paint Productions, and if you haven't guessed, this is a Resident Evil special. Well, kind of a retrospective more than a let's play. Let's introduce. We have Sean McLean, Ice by Fox. Hello, sir.
Hello.
We have Ryan Lasso from Blue Paint.
Hey everybody, how's it going?
And we have our friend Tofa, the IT God, who's playing Resident Evil with us. How are you doing, sir?
IT God? Who told you that?
Well, I've witnessed miracles in front of you.
Hell yeah, man, I've got to go with that. No, he's not just that, he's like Mr. Scott. He's seriously problems with PCs, he can fix it like that.
Yeah, but he's never said the words, we can't give it more power. He just goes, yeah, I know what to do.
And I'm pretty sure he could change the laws of physics.
Well, the laws of physics, maybe.
Just so you,
Jim
just to let the audience know they're all full of shit. I'm actually Ryan Latto with a different voice.
You're a lot more good looking and you've got hair, so that can't be
Yeah,
you.
that's
Nothing
just wrong.
Nothing a wig can't sort.
A wig,
There'll be
a
hell
beard,
to pay.
and lots of piercings.
Unless you leave my piercings out of it.
We're not going into talking
Right.
about his fucking piercings, right?
Right, let's get on with it.
Right,
Hit
let's
the
go.
button.
A
That's
box.
the load button.
I'm trying. I'm
There we
trying.
go.
There we go.
Right.
14.
Yeah, we'll just move it back.
14. Oh look, mountain and hiking. I heard you like a bit of hiking.
I do like a bit of hiking.
You're lying shit.
I'm
Chocolate
like Rutger Hauer and fucking The Hitcher. I like fucking Hitch and then I
When
kill
Ryan
people.
says he likes a lot of bit of hiking, he's talking about the hiking from Central Station to the fucking cinema at the top of the hill.
No.
ice cream?
No, I'm talking about fucking the hiking from Central Station to the top of Suckhill Street. Technically St George's Cross, so that's hiking. Because it's up a hill.
It's
not
a
hiking.
big hill. Let's face it.
Yeah, so that's
I've
hiking.
actually been up a couple of the bends. I can tell you what hiking's like, and I'm not doing it again.
I
Right.
went up Ben Nevis and
You're a lying shit.
I didn't. I went up it when I was in primary school.
Was that the guy's name?
Primary school.
All right, then what's at the top of the bend? What's at the top of all the bends?
Didn't get to the top.
All right, you just went up a wee bit of it in primary school. Okay, fair enough.
Ba-dum.
It was quite a high up.
Chris, can you tell me what's at the top of the bends?
Me.
Well, that's a different kind of the bends.
Is it Jerry?
Oh, here we go. Ryan, would you like to discuss Ben and Jerry's?
No.
Yeah, you're absolutely certain.
It's definitely. I would normally, but my ex-girlfriend might hear this, and I don't want her to hate me even more than she probably.
Right, we're just going
already
to
does.
cut that bit out. Right, gentlemen, we're kind of getting off track now.
So we're
Yes,
not going to
so-
talk about the fact there's a flavour called Chunky Monkey.
That's. I think that's Häagen-Dazs, isn't it?
No, Häagen-Dazs has things like cheesecake.
Oh yeah, and fish food.
No, that's Ben and Jerry's.
Ding. Does anybody notice that Jill is a bit more voluptuous in the first games rather than...
Yeah.
What, is this not trying to make her a bit more realistic because she was a bit pixelated last time, wasn't
Yes.
Yeah.
she? We should say this is the digital remake, yes?
Yes,
The
this
HD
is the
remake.
digital remake, and that zombie just tried to hurt me.
And we do apologise, we can't show any of the cutscenes because...
Legalness and all that.
legal-
YouTube's a bitch.
Yeah. Well, that was fun. It
Please
said
don't
that,
put
not-
on this video.
Yeah.
So we're going to discuss this. Although this is a retrospective game, it's actually a remake from 2002, where the original was, I believe, 1995. Don't quote me.
96? No.
Oh, really?
I think you're
So-
right, it was 95.
Somebody Google that.
Because, rhubarb.
The original game was released on PC, PlayStation, and also the Sega Saturn. Oh, hello? What's this?
We're just quickly showing you something on the alternate screen.
All or nothing. that. Right,
We're not-
okay.
No more's been said. Right, continue. So it looks pretty cool.
Yes, but to be fair, we are on an emulated version of the game
Yeah.
on PC. And
And-
just so before anybody
Yeah.
shouts and screams it's illegal, I actually own a copy of the original game and
the
a Nintendo
console.
GameCube.
Yep.
So emulating's absolutely fine. Is it in this house? Well, different story there. Oh look, lockpick for the master of unlocking. Oh dear.
I searched,
well-
I searched for Resident Evil on Wikipedia and it gave me a picture of fucking Puffin.
Puffin?
Is that one of Umbrella's new secret weapons? What the fuck?
Wait, Puffin? As in Puffin Books?
Puffin
I'm
Books.
confused.
Right. Back to what we were saying, gentlemen. That this is a remake, and I must say, I mean, it's not just like the recent remakes like Final Fantasy X and like Ico and Shadow of the Colossus HD remakes and things like that. This is actually built this was built from the ground up.
So it's not a port.
No, it's absolutely not a port. The
This
only-
sorry, just to say, man, it came out in 22nd of March 1996.
right,
There we go.
1996.
I just wanted to ask, how close to the original is it?
It's very, very close to the original. I mean, there's not that. I mean, there's added story elements and things like that, but it is very, very close to the original.
Yeah.
Are all the weapons and all that in the same place as the original?
Oh yeah.
Hang on, no, not
Oh.
necessarily, because there's new weapons in it. Like you get Richard's assault shotgun,
Yep.
which you don't get in the original game. Well,
Yeah.
also the Magnum's in a different place. That's in an entirely new area of the mansion, which was never before released.
Yep.
So, no, all the ammo's in different places and things like that.
Yeah.
The whole, I mean, I remember actually playing this game for the first time, thinking, yeah, it's just a pretty version of the game. Till I run round the corner where you meet your first zombie, or cuddler, whatever you want to call them, and then you get this door, which is never in the original game.
Yep.
So for the very start, you're like, oh shit, it's really not the same. So that builds a tension because you're exploring new territory.
What's the zombie to bullet ratio? How many zombies are in the game?
Why the fuck would I know that?
Well,
Yeah.
I don't mean like is a lot. Is it like
Yeah,
packed?
I think if you had to use if you had all the ammunition in the game and you had to go and kill every single zombie, you would have less bullets than you would zombies.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Well, not zombies, enemies.
I gotta agree with that one as well.
Because
yeah,
in your
definitely.
games, it's basically just you've got unlimited ammo.
Well,
just
they're not
scattered
unlimited ammo, but for every zombie that you kill, there's a chance at dropping ammo. So the kind of horror elements away from the game.
Yeah, it kind of detracts from it a little bit, but overall,
Oh shit! Oh fuck! He's gonna eat me!
He gonna eat your ass.
Get to
Give
fuck!
us a cuddle, darling.
Alright, babe.
Aye, any spare change, pal?
Oh, that.
Oh.
Shoot me again.
And also, there's a few new elements. Like for some reason, when you're playing through the game, you get a lighter and a gasoline canister. Most people are, why would I need that?
Oh.
What is the point to that?
Burn,
And then you
baby,
realise
burn.
once you actually shoot the zombies, they may go down. Some of them may even disappear, but most of the bodies actually stay put, which means the zombies actually get up later, but they're far stronger, they're faster. It's more like 28 days later.
Oh yeah, fucking
So,
terrifying, man.
Terrifying for the first time you got. I mean, when you see one get up, you go, "Oh, he's just got up to try and surprise me," and then when you realise that fucker's run to the other side of the room, and less time it takes you.
Oh yeah, I mean,
So-
I remember the first time I played it and I came across they're called Crimson Heads, and I'm like, ah, dumbass zombie getting up and get my pistol round, so I don't use anything special. This is gonna be fucking. Holy shit! He killed me.
Out of all the zombie lore out there, which zombies would you least like to fight? I'm gonna go with Left 4 Dead zombies because those fuckers are quick.
What's that got to do with Resident Evil?
I know.
I'm just talking. Do you think Resident Evil
Maybe-
zombies are more harder than zombies from other
I mean,
games?
they've evolved over time. You
Yeah.
know, I mean, zombies in this are just little hordes of the undead. I mean, one's easy to deal with. 12 on the other hand's a different fucking story. Yeah, stab in the face, get to fuck.
Oh,
How's
think he
the,
get the point.
How's the comparison from the difficulty level in the first game to this game?
The difficulty. I mean, I'll be honest with you, but I grew up playing these games, and so the difficulty level, I didn't feel it was that hard.
Yeah.
But if you panicked and you lost all your ammo, you were fucked.
Yeah.
But I mean, a lot of people thought like can I say IGN?
Yeah.
IGN. A few other places said the difficulty level was really up there. I personally thought, but then again, if you were a running gun type person, you were going to run out of ammo very, very, very quickly. Where me, I mostly kind of ran at them, dodged around the corner, and that was it. Never had to deal with that zombie again. So I saved a lot of ammo. I mean, by the end of this game, I might have plenty of ammo
Now,
to go about.
out of curiosity, what do you say to those people that say Resident Evil shit and Dino Crisis was the bomb?
Can I stop
di-
about
different-
Dino
di-
Crisis?
Different games. I mean, personally, dinosaurs, there's a fascination with them. Dinosaurs are cool. Zombies are also cool, but Oh bollocks! Sorry.
See, the thing is, sorry to interrupt you, man. I was just saying, like,
Oh yes, 2 for 1 sale.
see the first Dino Crisis.
No.
I loved. It was like a fucking. It was like Jurassic. It's like fucking John Carpenter made a Jurassic Park movie.
You've got a real obsession with John Carpenter.
John Carpenter's my idol, man. He's what made me want to be a filmmaker.
Oh,
What
right.
Um,
Fair enough.
What
Fair enough.
about Jurassic Zombies?
Jurassic. That's a.
Jurassic zombies.
Like, you
Like
dodge
zombie
you
dinosaurs.
dodge a couple of zombies, and all of a sudden, here comes the T-Rex.
To be fair, in Resident Evil 6, you do face a
Don't tell me. I've not played Resident Evil 6.
I'm
Yes,
sure
you
there was
have.
I played. No, I've
You
only played Leon's campaign. I'm midway through Chris's campaign.
Aye, but there's a zombie T-Rex in Leon's campaign, if you remember correctly.
Oh yeah, there is.
Well, sort of.
Aye, can I sing?
A sea virus-ridden one.
But-
actually.
I love and
I
hate.
think
Dino-
I think I know why Ryan didn't remember it. It wasn't wearing a Nazi uniform.
Oh, fuck
yeah.
off. Fuck right off. Seriously, man, you need to stop with the Nazi shit. People are gonna think I'm gonna be goose stepping up and down the fucking halls and shit.
Yeah, do you think you did that?
Ah, ha, ha, ha.
I am not a Nazi. I just like to say I've got an interest in World War II.
Wasn't
Like
there
Lemmy from Motorhead is not Nazi, but he's got an interest in World War II, although he wears kind of German
wasn't there a
uniform.
side game that had like Resident Evil maps, but with dinosaurs in it, and you could shoot T-Rexes and shit?
In Resident Evil,
No, it was like using the Resident Evil engine.
but the proprietor engine.
Yeah,
What game was this?
I don't know the name of it, but it was basically Resident Evil with dinosaurs.
Here's something that's different for the original game. Usually you would come through here, shoot a brick sideways because zombie dogs have ran through the windows.
No, hold on.
No, it
So
wasn't
are
until
you
you're
not thinking
coming
of
back.
Dino Crisis?
Hmm?
Are you not thinking of Dino Crisis? That's basically what Dino Crisis was. Dino
See-
Crisis was Resident Evil, but with
Dinosaurs.
dinosaurs.
Yeah.
See,
Same style of gameplay.
the first one was, but then they
Hold on.
totally dejected from that in the later sequels and just made it a purely an action game, which really pissed me off because I loved the first Dino Crisis. I actually thought it would compete with Resident Evil in terms of like scariness, but it didn't.
But it's one of the ones, it's an IP that's owned by Capcom, so it didn't really matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, dinosaurs aren't scary. Zombies are scary. Dinosaurs aren't scary.
Tell that to everyone who saw Jurassic Park as a kid.
Yeah.
Part wasn't scary. It was amusing.
Get out the window. And I hope
Ah,
there's velociraptors down there so they can bite your bollocks off.
here we
Aw,
go, here it comes.
Yeah.
Better watch.
I mean, I personally preferred Resident Evil to Dino Crisis.
Oh, yeah, same.
Dino Crisis was good. I am not going to deny that. I'll be honest, I'm quite ashamed that I've not played the sequels.
Don't. They're shit.
Right, okay, fair enough. But I stuck with Resident Evil because it was zombies. I love zombies. I love George A. Romero's
Yeah.
zombies. I love 28 Days Later. Not although some people would argue they're not technically zombies, but you know, it's post-apocalyptic and the fucker wants to bite your head off. You know.
Let's be fair. Anyone who would argue that 28 Days Later isn't actually zombies has to also argue that Resident Evil isn't also zombies because
Yeah.
they're all infected.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No,
they're
the-
biological weapons.
I mean, the first three plus Code Veronica, they are zombies. They're dead.
Yeah.
You know, there's no coming back for that.
Yeah. It's only in the later ones they're actually what they call them, ganados or something like that.
Ganados, yes. Spanish peasants. All they're missing is the maracas. Let's be honest.
Yeah, that was it wasn't quite as racially profiling as number 5.
Resident
Yeah, I don't think that was fair. It took place in the middle of the slums of Africa.
You
How
know,
many white
what
faces
else
you
are they
gonna
meant to be?
see?
What else are they meant to be? Chinese?
Yeah.
Well, that's what people say. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
I know,
not,
but-
I'm not saying I agree. I enjoyed
Let's
Resident Evil
let's just
5.
face the masses seen something and they jumped on it. You know,
Yeah.
What is
it's if anything, it's stupid as a game. You
what
know,
is with the new zombies in Resident Evil?
they're not zombies now.
They're
Although technically they're hosts. Host to parasitic organisms.
Yeah.
You know, we're getting very, whatchamacallit, faculty-like on them.
So what happened to the T virus?
I
Did
love
that just
that movie.
vanish? Did it mutate with the
Well,
parasite?
it's... Oh, fuck, here we go. What the Right, so you've got the progenitor virus, then you've got the T virus, then you've got the G virus, then you've got the T Veronica virus, which then mutates into... Blah, blah, blah. And then they had Las Pragas, and they used Las Pragas combined with, I think it's T Veronica, to make Ouroboros, and then you've got the C virus, which is actually the more powerful version of the progenitor virus, if I believe. I'm not.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on that in case anybody starts shouting and screaming down.
Ah,
You're wrong.
You're wrong. Yeah, but,
Banging on the computer screen.
but you know,
wrong,
and then
wrong,
you've got the
wrong.
T Abyss virus, which is probably derivative of the T virus in Revelations, and things like that. So it gets very complicated very quickly, unnecessarily. I think personally. Oh fuck! Sorry. Oh, cunt!
That was close.
Up the stairs. Although, here's one thing they did introduce in the new games.
Yeah,
You could run upstairs. You might get vomited on. You'll get vomited on, but you know you can. The
Oh, yeah.
zombies can still chase you up the stairs.
But they can't grab you while they're
I
on the stairs.
mean, in Resident Evil 2, you went up a step ladder and there you go, invincible. Pull out your knife and on you go. So right, so get rid of the knife and
Yeah, it's fucking useless.
yes,
So,
I
just
don't
going
need the
back
shotgun.
to the comparison of our games and other zombies, and more to the point. What do you think of the Dead Rising franchise? What was it? The
Me-
Bees or something?
I mean, Dead Rising is literally a zombie take on fucking Saints Row. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's not quite fair, but it is an open sandbox sort of zombie game. However, the first two you couldn't honestly say that. The third one, I haven't actually had the honor of playing it yet, but it looks like they've actually accomplished that. The loading screens are non-existent. They are large open worlds, and you can be attacked by huge hordes.
Yeah,
of
but it's
zombies.
not. But it's not very next gen either.
No, but it is taking advantage of the next gen, which allowing the greater open world and the freedom of the zombies to come after you.
Oh
As where the previous engines, they had horrible problems with that. They could only have very limited areas.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are comparing. I mean, we're comparing this Resident Evil game to like games on next gen consoles. I mean, this was on the GameCube. You know, so I don't think it's very fair to compare it to that.
Is there actually like any other game franchise monsters you would love to see in the Resident Evil franchise? Either seriously or just as fun?
How'd you give me an
Well,
example?
Here's my perfect example. Like, because of the strange camera angles and all the original ones and stuff like this.
Right, yeah, fixed camera angles, yeah.
Yeah. You can't quite see what's coming at you. You know what? I would love to see Minecraft creepers. Just out of nowhere, you just hear. And you just run.
I would like to see a bit. I mean, I'll be honest. When it came to like the kind of most monstrous figures in gaming, Silent Hill's Pyramid Head is by far the best one.
Yeah.
I would like to see a Pyramid Head figure done right. I mean, I know that that Resident Evil's equivalent to Pyramid Head is in fact
Nemesis.
Nemesis or the Tyrants.
Yes.
But
But I kind of went off Pyramid Head. Wow, he was very cool when he came out. It just seems now like he's contractually obliged to turn up at some point.
yeah, fan service.
Yeah.
Nothing more than fan service. Oh. I'm gonna get munched.
Why didn't you knife him?
I couldn't knife him because he was biting my nipples off for behind me.
Kinky?
That's what I thought.
So the primal instinct to
Fuck off.
breed.
That's another thing this game had over its predecessors. It had self-defense weapons, although not entirely original. It added a new element to it.
Yeah.
Right, do I run at this guy? Do I waste my ammo, or do I waste one of my self-defense weapons? You know, it felt really good to be able to do that. Because at the end of the day, even if you had all the ammo in the game at the start of the game, you still wouldn't be able to kill every single enemy. So you still had that. You still had choices to make, and then you've got your inventory management, which is very similar to the likes of Resident Evil 4. But then they kind of destroyed that with the later series.
So how much gameplay you get in this game? Like, is it
I mean, the
hours?
gameplay. I mean, if you know how to play the game, you're talking about 3 to 4 hours per if you've got per character. But then again, this game's got a lot of replay value as a game, which a lot of people, for example, completing it under a certain amount of time will get you extra weapons and things like that, new modes, like real survival modes, which is a really good mode. I mean, in the old Resident Evils, you had the chests where it hold all your items and stuff, and then it would magically appear to the other chest. They were linked. In real survival mode, if you put items in one chest, they will only be in that chest, which some people might argue it's tedious having to run back and forth trying to get things, but you know, it's realistic. It's more realistic. It adds a new survival element. Like, rather than saying, well, I've put all my items in one chest, I'll get it in the next chest, I mean, I can carry more ammo.
Yeah.
Not the case. You might have to backtrack, and if you've killed a few enemies, they might get up as Crimson Heads. You might not have the shotgun to kill them.